Welcome to the Village Hotel Bugis by First Hospitality here in Singapore. So this is the main entrance to the hotel and kind of shares it with the entrance to the shopping malls. So let's get in. Here's the main lobby, the hotel. There's an escalator under construction. This is the check-in area. So let's do a room tour. I have just checked in and arrived to my room. It's past midnight, so I'm kind of tired a little bit, but I'm gonna show you the room. So I actually booked a superior room with a king bed or two twin beds. I believe they didn't have any king rooms available for tonight. So they gave me two twin beds. Just want to say the hotel is like an old one. It's a 4-star hotel. It was one of the cheapest ones in Singapore for my dates. So what do we have? We have two twin beds. We have a TV here on the left. The table, though, looks scratched. We have a lamp. There's no, I don't think we have water. So we have a tea set. There's a kettle here. No water, so I'm here to stay. It says we have replaced plastic bottles with in-room glass bottles. Please keep them in the room as they will be recycled for future use. Kindly refrain from filling the bottle with boiling water. Here we have a minibar. Is it open? Yes, it's open, but no water inside. And I'm a little bit thirsty, so I would really appreciate a bottle of water. So I'm probably gonna check later. Right. There's a card here. Maybe it says where we get the water. Oh, it says that tap water is safe for drinking. So probably they just advised me to fill that glass bottle with a tap water. Well, at least it's drinkable. That's good. All right. Let's check our beds. 2 pillows. Actually, they look pretty comfy. There's a nightstand lamp, but it just, I need to readjust it. You see, lamp has seen better days. Definitely. Well, as the table. And the nightstand also has seen better days. Here's the bathroom. We have a hand wash and body lotion. Dental kits. 1 and 2. Center bag, shower cap, and a vanity kit. Sink, actually, a sink and this tap, they look kind of new or renovated. We also have, what do we have here? A roll of toilet paper, 2 towels. Here's the toilet. Well, but the bathtub, not sure if you'll be able to see it on the video, but has some sort of a yellowish color. I'm not sure if it's natural color or not, but it doesn't look clean or just, yeah, it doesn't look clean at all. You see. Well, what can you expect from one of the cheapest hotels in Singapore? And we have a conditioning, shampoo, and a bath gel. All right, let's take a shower. Good morning from Singapore. I am going to explore Bird Paradise with my free ticket from the hotel. There's a few ways to get there. The first one is taking a Grab taxi for roughly 20 Singaporean dollars and 20-minute ride. The other one that I'm choosing is 10 times cheaper, and it is an MTR or a subway. It will take me an hour to get there with 2 connections, but it will cost me only 2 Singaporean dollars. The MTR entrance or subway entrance is 5 minutes walk from the hotel, which is super convenient. So I'll take the green line and then we'll transfer to the red line and ride all the way up to the shuttle bus stop, which will take me to the Bird Paradise. And here's the subway entrance or MTR entrance.
Doors are closing.
Our first stop is the Penguin Cove. Look at this. Look how many flamingos are here. This is probably one of the best bird sanctuaries or even parks I've ever visited. Well organized, so many different areas, so many birds from different regions of our planet. And they are super close to you, so you can see them. You can even almost touch them, which I won't recommend you doing. And if it wasn't for that free ticket, I would probably never come here. I wouldn't probably even think about visiting this park. But hey, this is it was beautiful. It was stunning. And if you like birds, if you like the nature, I would highly recommend you visiting the park. You can actually combine visiting this park with Singapore Zoo and Night Safari. They're super close to this location, and actually the same bus will take you to those two. and you can spend the whole day here. If you just want to go to the bird paradise, I would say 3 hours is probably enough. 3 4 hours is probably enough. Also, it will take you roughly an hour to get here if you live in the city center. So here's the gym. We have a leg extension machine here. We have a pull down machine over here. Seated chest press, a shoulder press, bike, 2 bikes. And here's our free weights. And here are towels. And I believe there are more fresh towels over here. Here's the room in a daylight. So I wasn't actually sure if this controller does anything because it doesn't seem it controls an AC. Because whenever I turn it on, it just doesn't do anything. So I think it's not functional. Otherwise, all these buttons are functional, except for this one. The only controller for the AC I have is this one. So I think we can control the, yes, we can control the fan speed and the temperature and the mode over here. Here's the view. Nothing special. The room is located right next to the elevators. So there's another room over here, and mine is next. So I think the curtains are just, they haven't been washed for a long time, I suppose. You can see a hair, some dirt. It doesn't seem like the room is being cleaned properly. Here's some spills that hasn't been cleaned. Let's see what's under the bed, if it's being cleaned or not. Ooh, obviously not. So, this is disgusting. This is just awful. You see, there's some hairs here. A lot of dust. It looks like it hasn't been cleaned for, I don't know, a few weeks for sure. I don't think this dust would accumulate in a few days. So definitely a few weeks. Look at this. there's a lot of room for improvements for the cleaning stuff at this hotel. Look at what I found. Look at this chair. It would benefit from being cleaned, honestly. And let's look at the floor. What we have some stains. We have a feather. And it's not mine. I mean, I've been staying at this room for a couple of days. And when I arrived, I didn't spill anything. So I believe it was at night, so I didn't really check if there were any stains. I didn't have any coffee or tea. Ooh, look at that. How is this even possible? I mean, they should be cleaning this stuff for, I don't know, every couple of months or weeks. This thing looks like it hasn't been cleaned for ages. We have a long hair here hanging down and a ton of accumulated dust. And if we look behind, there's even more. I've been staying at the Village Hotel Bugis here in Singapore for the past couple of days, and here's my honest review. The good and not so good. The location, super convenient. It is not far from the downtown, and it's just 5 minutes walk from the Bugis MTR station. The room is spacious and bright, but super dated. Cleanliness overall was not good. As you could see, there was a lot of dust under the bed, and they obviously don't clear all these corners, and the dust has just accumulated in all the hidden places. Facilities are decent. Wi-Fi worked well. The gym, well, I can say it is equipped, but there's not too much you can do with that equipment. The pool exists, but would I swim there? Probably not. I couldn't really feel that it was clean enough. The breakfast was a mix of Asian and Western food. The variety was not the best. Basically, every day was the same food. There was an egg station. You could order fried eggs or an omelette. There was also an Indian option available, Indian omelette, I believe, available for ordering. But overall, it was just bland. What I didn't really like about the breakfast is that they serve coffee in the plastic cups. It feels super cheap, I would say. The reception staff was friendly and the check-in didn't really take a lot of time. The only downside of the check-in process is that they didn't provide me the free ticket, which was included into my accommodation. But I got it the next day, so that's not a problem at all.